Wonder if I can land on it. Nice, I totally can. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, this is going to be sort of a raft guide tutorial type stuff. So if you were to chop up 3 barrels out in the middle of the ocean, and you have a lashing on you, you can actually craft the barrels. And so if you were to put this here, this would be technically its own raft. I could never put it onto here unless I chopped it back up and put it on here. But if I were to put it next to this, let's see if I can get it to kind of snap. I guess this does not want to... Oh, there it snapped. There we go. So now if I were to put it here, it would, it would be considered part of this raft. So we'll build that. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the buoy balls pretty much sit like halfway in the water. It's kind of hard to tell, but now you can kind of see a little better. They're about halfway. These barrels, it's almost none. Like it's barely at all. But once you put foundations, I think that's what they're called. But if we were to make the foundations, we'll just use planks because I have a lot of those. If we were to put this plank foundation on here, and I'll do all 3 of them so you can see how it changes, how it sits in the water. So that one doesn't look like it got weighed down too much. I'm actually going to pull this back just because I don't have an anchor on it. And we'll just leave that up here. And then now if I do the same thing... Oh, it's upside down. That might be why I had problems getting the thing to snap. Then if we do the same thing on the barrels, so we'll just craft this up quick. There we go. And if we push this out a little bit, you guys can see it's gone down quite a lot. If we were to put one more in the middle here, it would probably drag this side down just a little bit more so it's even. But right now it doesn't have quite as much weight on the front end as the back side. But all of the rafts have the same amount of buoyancy with them. Oops. And by buoyancy I mean if you put a whole bunch of weight, like if you were to put a shark on there, this can carry the same amount of weight as this if they were the same size and build. But where things get a little different are, like if you were to bring this one into shore, you saw how deep that went. You start hitting rocks and stuff a lot easier than if you use tires. The tires go the lowest into the water. So you can see my raft, which is like super loaded down, at the most it goes like halfway, a quarter of the way up the tire maybe. And then here's the wood raft. This one sticks out a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell now, it's storming. Let's see, I dropped the light, dang it. But yeah, this one sticks out a little bit. I'm not sure which one is... I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit so you guys can still hear me. I'm not sure which one is actually the best, but I can say that the barrels and the sticks definitely go the worst, so it's between the buoy balls and the tires. Alright guys, so it got late in the day, so we had to wait till the next day. So what I did was I lined up the 2 rafts in the gyrocopter, and we're going to basically have a race. I'm going to start this one, which is technically the slowest of the 3. And it's been proven, even if you put multiple sails, it doesn't make it go faster. So we're going to start this one, jump across to this one. We're going to start the motor. This does have a sail, but the motor is the fastest. And then we're going to hopefully have enough time to jump up here and start this, and try and race out there and check up on the, who's winning, but this one should be in the lead. I don't know, maybe if we get up right away, maybe it won't be, but this one should pull away from us. This one we should gain on, and yeah, I only have one chance at this because I don't want to try and redo this again. Because I spent a bunch of materials and stuff, so... Okay. I guess so. I have to pull up the anchor. Actually, let me get the sail going. Let me get the sail going on this one. So now I'll pull up the anchor, jump to there, pull up the anchor, and start the motor, and then hopefully I can make it back to there. If not, man, that's gonna stink. I should maybe almost just put it back here. Alright, so the gyrocopter's at a little bit of an angle, but it should be fine. I mean, angle uphill. When I tried to land it, it looked all funny. But here we go. Let's give this an attempt. Alright, they're off. Oh, and the big raft actually hit the side, but it should end up passing this one. They're kind of going at different angles though, which is not good. I want to try and go off a little bit to the side so we can see. It's telling me I'm getting too far off. It looks like it's catching up, but it's going a far distance to the right. So I'm not entirely sure. But I think this gyrocopter is actually faster than this. So the videos that I've watched might actually be quite old. Because this thing is definitely faster than that now. Because yeah, I can do circles around this thing, which is pretty cool. It might not even be a fair race because I'm not sure if having all that amount of stuff on there. I wonder if I can land on it. Nice, I totally can. Testing sort of fun video. I'm going to see if I can land on this. If you can see, there's nowhere to land. And it looks like there's a storm coming in, so the waves are going to get pretty rough. I'm going to try and land right in the middle of these four. I only got the one light post in the way. Oh, yep. It's there. Oh, are you kidding me? I think... Did I just hit a rock? Or a shark? I think I hit a shark and it's... It completely stopped me. Alright, so... Apparently, we were not... Whoa. We weren't even using the fuel on this thing. Because it... Whoa. Oh, man. I just got lost. Dude! It took me off the motor. Well, so basically, when I tried to start the motor and get off of it, I was unable to because it basically would just turn off the motor. So Whoa. Holy crap. Alright. I'm gonna stop the engine. I refueled both of them. Let's see if we can get up. Yep, we are. The motor is supposed to be the fastest one. I don't know if it is or isn't because you can't really test it anymore. I think I watched the Overclocks video who had tested it and had jumped off. But yeah, as soon as you start the motor, there's no way to get off to fly the gyrocopter. I think to end this, maybe we'll just go really, really high up and then bail and yeah, call it a video. I don't know how high you can go. Oh my goodness, we found out. That's about as high as you can go. Your gyrocopter will start bugging out. Wow. That's interesting. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.